Good morning, DSMS.
Good morning, Desert Shadows.
Good morning, DSMS. Good morning, DSMS. Good morning, DSMS.
Hey DSMS, today is April 24th, 2023. I'm Shreyas.
I'm Brendan.
And you are watching DSMS TV News.
Tomorrow, April 25th, is the last day you can check out books from the library.
Now to a special announcement, Mr. Hummer and Ms. Knabley.
Good morning, DSMS. Ms. Knabley and I are here at the start of our week with an important message to share about our values and how we need to hold on and fight as a school for our community. First, we are going to share a video that was produced earlier in the school year. This was made in December, and when we were asked to showcase and highlight who we are as a school. Please watch this brief video, and then we'll discuss our school and an important goal that we have for the remainder of our school year.
Buenos días. Buenos días. Gracias.
Desert Shadows is really special because the atmosphere, the teachers, they're understanding and they're patient with you, and they always take the time to explain something to you if you don't know how to do it or you don't understand it. They will be with you until they make sure you do understand it.
Taking care of our students is very much a collaborative effort here. We have an amazing administrative team, great counselors. We have a fantastic parent community.
I first joined Desert Shadows Middle School. I joined in the middle of the semester. It was very hectic, but the school was very welcoming. The teachers made me feel very in place. The students were very kind and open and warm to me. And you know, when I joined the school, I quickly knew that Desert Shadows was home.
Desert Shadows provides a lot of opportunities for students academically, with our academies, within our classrooms, and then also extracurricular activities with clubs and a variety of sports activities to engage students not just in the learning in the classroom, but the overall growth of students.
What teachers do best is find a connection with each child, with each student, and make them feel important and competent and special in their own unique way.
I think that this place is truly one of a kind and that there's really nowhere else you could go. This is really its own experience.
What I like about this video is that it shows what I see on our campus: exceptional students with all kinds of amazing staff. This video highlights their different personal strengths and attributes. At Desert Shadows, we have artists, singers, dancers, swimmers, mathematicians, drummers, scientists, book lovers, football players, artists, engineers, gamers, amazing spellers, history buffs. The list could go on and on and on. We have students with exceptional fashion sense, volleyball players, hockey players, guitar players, and as expected, we have some students who haven't figured out exactly what their thing is just yet.
We also have a diverse group. We have students and staff with many different cultural and religious backgrounds. We have students who were born in different places and throughout the world. While many of us are from here in the Valley, we also have students from all different places, including New York, California, Mexico, Europe, the Ukraine, Haiti, and Japan. We should value one another. We should value everyone at this campus equally. Everyone has a place here. In fact, our differences make us a better community because they expand the understanding of a sophisticated and complex world. In the video, Ms. Ross mentions that healthy relationships are fundamental for a healthy and safe school. So, why are we here today? In recent weeks, we have addressed in the back office, in the front office, and various parts of campus, several instances of hate speech. Students tell us directly through personal meetings, through surveys, and through anonymous reporting that we have a problem with hate speech at DSMS. Students report hearing racial slurs, including the N-word, and some anti-Semitic words and symbols, and also derogatory comments directed towards classmates who may identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgendered. We have heard and addressed hate speech directly towards people of different ethnicities and religious practices. It is hurtful and it is unacceptable. Recently, we've had students go home feeling hurt and disrespected because of hate speech.
That's correct, Mr. Hummert. It is hurtful for students or groups of students that may be targeted, and the students responsible for hate speech are most often suspended from school. This is a poor reflection on our school because it suggests ignorance and prejudice. I believe with my heart that racial, homophobic, and insensitive name-calling are not in line with the values of Desert Shadows Middle School's teachers, families, and students. But as a small group of students are responsible for a hurtful and senseless problem with hate speech, it's time for us to act. When we learn about these incidents, we've acted with care for those targeted and suspensions for those responsible.
Indeed, Ms. Knably, we're here to ask you, our students, to break the silence and help us address this problem head on. Students who use abusive and hurtful language towards one another need to be addressed. They need to be addressed head on. They need to know from their teachers, from their school principal, from their parents, and the fullness of our community at Desert Shadows that this is hurting others and that is unacceptable and will not be tolerated at our campus.
We are committed to this and need your help. The hate speech most often happens in places that we cannot see and places we do not hear. It's upstanders who help us break the silence. Here's what we need your help doing. If listening to this announcement, there's part of you that believes you may be responsible for language, name-calling, or remarks that hurt other students, this should stop. Some tell themselves that this form of name-calling is a joke, but that is wrong. We don't joke about race, religion, orientation, or the like. Make your goal to be kind to all peers in all places at Desert Shadows.
We need upstanders to speak out against hate speech. The vast majority of our students know that it's wrong, but sometimes they can't find their way to speak out. As you grow in age and confidence, you will speak out more and more when you see injustice. And it could be as simple as, you know, you shouldn't say that, or that's really mean. This kind of upstanding speech is important, and we want all of our students to grow in their strengths so that they can speak out.
Report the names, times, and places that you observe or experience hate speech. There are many ways to report. You can do this in the back office, with one of us at lunch, through the counselor's office, anonymous tips, or by letting anybody on our campus know. Sometimes the anonymous tips lacks information that we can act upon. Please be specific, give us names, times, and places that these acts of hate speech occur so that they may be addressed immediately.
We want to thank you for listening to this really important message. We encourage students, teachers, and families to confront and discuss this issue with the goal of erasing hate speech for good at Desert Shadows Middle School. Together, we can make this school a kinder and more respectful place for all students. When you hear something or see something, stand up for one another and say something. Thank you for listening carefully. Be kind and be brave, Sidewinders.
Hey, it's Lana with the birthdays. Today's birthdays are Avery Whitmore, Marissa Friedlander, Thomas Collette. Sorry for mispronouncing any names. Have a great birthday. Now to fill up the lunch.
Hey, it's over the lunch. Today's lunch is mozzarella bites with marinara sauce or a fruit and cheese pack. Now to Ruby and Aubrey with this weather. Hey, it's Aubrey and Ruby with this weather.
There is a wrestling practice after school from 2:45 to 4:15.
Today's weather is a high of 92 and a low of 66. Now back to the anchors.
We're back.
That's all for today, DSMS. Have a marvelous Monday.